And myself, it blinds me. No one knows.
I'm giving everything I got. God knows I know it's not a lie. I'm headed somewhere, but I don't know where just yet. I've still got something left to prove. Prove that there's nothing I won't do. Do what it takes so I can bring you back again. All my life, you're the one thing that's always been real. Ooh.
I just arrived in Taiwan, and it's airports are airports. And of course, you begin to say thank you for wonderful airports, but at the end of the day, home is still home, and that's still different. Backstage. That's a concept, an idea that I realized I need to bring to the audience. A lot of people see me on stage and all they see is, a guy talking right there about, his experience, but they never able to peek at the back of the stage, which is what, 90% of my life. 10% would be speaking in front of an audience, and then but what's happening backstage, that is like the kitchen. What you see on stage is already the finished meal. It's on a table, and the dish is well plated, really well presented. But you go back to the kitchen and it's a mess. You go back into the kitchen, you've got the pots and the pans and the sauces on the table, and all the utensils spread out, but that's where the action is. So what I'd like to do is bring you to the kitchen, bring you to the backstage of my life. Hopefully that will inspire you, because then you will see all the mess, you will see the mistakes, you will see the how it is done in terms of family life, in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of finances, in terms of health, in terms of how in the world, a lot of people ask me this question, how in the world can you do all that you do? And it's so easy to say flippant answers and say, oh, I schedule, oh, I put priorities, oh, I do this and that. But what I'm going to do is just going to bring you there to my life and to the backstage. I hope it's going to be a service to you. I hope that it will be instructional and inspirational at the same time. So let's have fun. I'm in yellow, one more go. I'm in Yellow Geo Park. I hope I pronounced that right. And I have no idea what it is, but okay, now I know what it is. The brochure says it is rock formations. Looks very, very pretty, looks very beautiful, like nature and gardens and flowers, like mushrooms and all sorts of wonderful shapes. Beautiful.
We are in Jufen. It's a beautiful village up the town and reminds you of Baguio, reminds you of Sagada. And see that fog? It's not really that cold, but it's just gorgeous. It's just picturesque. Postcard perfect. We found a place to eat. We're so many, we filled up the entire shop. I'm in Jufen Old Street. We just had lunch. It was really good. The salad was amazing. Really, really good. The tofu, superb. And then, of course, we had that dessert. This is heaven. Ice cream with peanuts. Woohoo! So there you have it. Lots of people in this mountain village, mountain city, and really nice. I'm enjoying it. Benny and I are doing one of the favorite things that we ever do. It's looking for a coffee shop that's quaint, that's unique, that's one of a kind. And we're here, and he would usually have a latte, preferably soy, and then I will have a black. And the crazy thing about me is that I'm not a coffee drinker. I would usually order a single origin coffee. That means that all the beans come from one particular place, and so I have it. Okay, here's the secret. I'm not a coffee drinker. So I probably have one cup maybe in a day, and then I don't finish the cup. I just, there, see? So I sipped, and then that's it. So you might be asking me, why do I go to a coffee shop? Well, because, first of all, this guy, he likes going to coffee shops. He likes drinking his coffee and gives me another excuse to spend time with my son. The other reason is I love the quiet, the coziness, and I'm able to read, I'm able to write, so sometimes I spend 2 hours in a coffee shop just writing and reading that. So there, it's not so much the coffee, it's the ambiance. Yeah, and the love and the relationships. Jufen Waterfall. I hope I pronounced it again right. It's supposed to be the Niagara of Taiwan because of its shape. Obviously, maybe not as large, but let's find out. You think about the kind of effort you make to be able to build a bridge. Bridges are difficult to make. So in relationships, so with different people. You've got two different people, and then you let them meet each other. They've got different perspectives, different disposition, different attitude. Put them together, difficult, just like building a bridge, but it's worth it. The waterfall is amazing. Look at that. Why is it so gorgeous? Why is it so beautiful? I'll tell you why. Nature is beautiful because it is perfect in its imperfection. I mean, a man-made waterfall, a man-made river, you can see that there's something lacking because it's too perfect. It is when something that is imperfect, bringing out nature. I want you to understand this. Think about it. It's a waterfall. It falls because it's not flat. It's not perfect. But that's the reason why you and I are beautiful. We don't have to be perfect, exact measurements, to be beautiful. You are beautiful as you are. Your varied colors. Think about the waves, your shape, your contour. Everything about you may not be in exact measurements, but that's how God made you. And your beauty lies in that, in your imperfection.
If it's not raining, we'll be able to let some lanterns float up in the air. We're choosing the color of our lantern, and I'm thinking green. Green? Green. But at the end of the day, are you happy? Are you happy with what you're doing?
I still got something left to prove that there's nothing I won't do. Do what it takes so I can bring you back again. All my life, you're the one thing that's always been real.